Laura here with my first Plan With Me weekly. This one is going to be a bit of a franken kid. I say that because it's going to be a bit from every shop. So for my full colored boxes, which are super cute kawaii themed, are from SparklesDlight. And I just love them. They are so cute. And then I think I'm just going to use maybe the date cover here. This is from Simply a Mess. I got this in one of her oopsie bags, so I'm not sure what the flaw is. Typically there isn't much of a flaw. It could just be the coloring is off a little. I'm hoping it'll work out. And then this is from a Trillia Planning, and I'll link all the shops below. This is from a subscription box back in the summer that I got. And this is from Coffee Brain Plan. She was one of the feature shops. And we have some half boxes. I guess these are page flags. And then we have some headers that are just blank, some glitter headers. Then we have some glitter full boxes, checklists. I'll probably just use the checklists. And then we have some half boxes, and there's your page flags. Excuse me about that. And then your checklist. I know it was a summer theme, but to me, the colors just kind of screamed fall. And I got my trusty little X-Acto knife and some washi, and I'm gonna start with the washi. Okay, so I had to actually go and get my whiteout and white out a word phrase that was down here, but I've laid down the washi. I'm not sure if I'll use this one, but we'll see. Let's see here. So typically, well, you know what I should do? I should put down the date covers as well. Let's see. Pretty particular about it. I tend to lay them down a few times because I like to have things done as straight as possible. And I apologize if my voice sounds raspy or if I sound really stuffed up. It started to snow here in Ontario. I'm in Eastern Ontario, and typically we just get frost in October. And normally, actually, we get our last ditch effort of summer heat around this time of the week, which is weird because we haven't got it. Instead, we ended up getting about 5 centimeters of snow, and it's really odd for the last, I believe, yes, I did just stick that to my hand. I believe for the last 5 years, on October 28th, we have actually had a form of snow, but not like this. Like, we've had a little bit, and by a little bit I mean less than a centimeter. It could just turn things white. Let's see here. Pretty sure I saw today. I'm gonna mix that up. I'm gonna use, it's gonna be a little odd, but I said franken kit, so let's do that. So yeah, the snow, it came and it just started accumulating. It's not gonna stay because we definitely do not have enough frost here to keep it. A bit of a size difference, but not too bad. So Halloween is coming up, and it's coming up fast, and my family is planning on doing a mock cafe of McDonald's, and it's going to be called McGhouls, and we're to dress up as ghoulish creatures, if you will. And I believe I am being a till worker, and I'm supposed to have a shirt that says McGhouls and act like I'm taking people's orders, but I'll actually be handing out candy. And we're gonna make it look like an actual counter. We're actually using my old bed frame. It was a wooden one, captain's bed, to make the countertop, if that makes sense. And we're gonna have like a mock restaurant set up in the front yard where we're gonna have ghouls dining there. And the reason why we came up with this theme is because a family member of mine gets a lot of kids meals because they just find a better value in there. And I think I'll do full boxes first and then I'll run after with that. So they get a lot of kids meals and they find that once they have all the toys, because they like to collect the toys, they just end up with tons and tons of extra. And with that, we have a huge tote box just full of them from throughout the year. And luckily, this year we had Hotel Transylvania, and it's very Halloween fitting. Right now we have Hasbro gaming toys. They're like mini versions of Connect 4 and Mousetrap. There's also other ones too, I just really can't remember because there's been so many this year. So we're gonna hand out a little bit of candy and a McDonald's toy. And then we just decided, let's make it Halloween themed. We're going with that. Sorry, I have a hard time talking and focusing at the same time. I do have an attention span of a gnat, I swear. So I'm trying my best to stay on topic. I'll probably watch this back and be like, what did you do? So I'm hoping that everything turns out, because my favorite part of Halloween is seeing the little kids come up. Sorry, I hit the camera there. Dressed up in their costumes and just so excited, and I just love seeing that. And every year there's always one child that just stands out forever in my mind. And last year I was dressed up. I have a character called Gladys, and she's a scary witch that I bought a mask, and it was a little tight for me. And I'm just using the Coffee Brain Plans glitter headers right now to fill in the empty space. So the mask actually molds to your face, and the longer you wear it, like, you can breathe out of it. It has nose holes, it has, I'll try to insert a picture actually as Gladys in here. But it has nose holes, its mouth opens up. Like, I could actually stick my tongue out at you. And I'll do that sometimes to some children, and they get a kick out of it. But Gladys is a witch that makes her grand return to the town I live in every Hallows Eve. And it's become a running theme that I be her. So I might be Gladys as a till worker, actually. That sounds like a good idea. And let's see. I'm gonna mix up this. So this little girl, I was dressed up as Gladys last Halloween, and I was actually dressed as Gladys as a unicorn because I had my unicorn onesie, and I was sitting there just minding my own business, watching my sister hand out candy, and I was kind of taking candy too while I was at it. I'm actually gonna see if I can pull this up. Oh, these to-do headers, the orange ones, are from Coffee Brain Plans. And the little girl came up to me and she saw me going after the Pop Rock candy, because I happened to find out that 80% of the time, that seems like a good number, the mystery flavor ones are actually watermelon, and I love that. So every time I saw a mystery one pop up in the bowl, I was like, that's mine. And the little girl seen me eating it, and I believe she was dressed as a witch and her sister was a unicorn, because it's kind of like the two of them just stood out like so great to me. And she goes, "Excuse you? That's not for you." And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, why isn't it? And she was like, those are for the trick-or-treaters. And I was like, okay. So I just kind of put down the candy and I waited for her to be gone, and I just thought, wow, that little girl has an attitude. But she made me put down the candy, so I mean, kudos to you. So yeah, she definitely stood out. She stood out to me for sure. Whoop, I'm just gonna throw the stickers around. And then one year I had a little girl dressed up as a princess, and I was Gladys. This time as a witch, and I was all tucked into a corner. People couldn't really tell if I was real or if I was fake, which was really good. And you know the animatronics that move around in stores? Well, I was trying to simulate that, and apparently I did a really good job. My camera cut out. So I did a really good job at simulating the animatronics, and in doing so, I did have to scratch my face, and the little girl caught me doing that on the way up the driveway. And she came up to me and she said, "Don't even try to scare me, because I know you're a human and I will kick you." And she was just so stinking cute. I couldn't help but bend forward and get eye level with her and stick my tongue out at her. She goes, "That's it. This is my foot. This is your warning." And she was dead serious. She was going to kick me. So I just was like, okay, you win. You definitely win. So she was pretty cute. You guys have any stories like that? I actually like handing out candy better than getting it. Also because nowadays you never know what you're getting. So, and my town's grown bigger, so it's hard to kind of know everyone. Where when I was a child, we always knew almost everyone in town or knew of them. And it really helped that my mom was a waitress because she served a lot of the people. So, I mean, like, we couldn't make a move growing up in this town. Like, we literally lived on one side of the town, and she worked on the highway, which is far, far, far away on the other side. And I was acting up one time with my friends, and I wasn't supposed to be outside. And sure enough, customer from the restaurant said, I'm pretty sure I just seen your twin. And she was like, "Oh yeah, you did. Where did you see my twin?" And yep, we told her, and she said, "Yeah, that's my daughter." So when my mom got home, she said to me, "Were you outside tonight?" And I said, "No." She goes, "Tara, do you want to try telling me the truth?" And I was like, "Yes, I was outside tonight." And I said, "How did you know?" She's like, "One of my customers could have swore they saw my twin, and it turned out they were right. It was you." And I was like, "Oh, I could have lied through my teeth, but I'm glad I didn't." And she did that a lot, like when I was not allowed outside for being bold. She'd give you that chance to tell the truth, and I have freckles as soon as the sunlight hits my face. So I learned very quickly, if I had freckles, you better not lie. Because I tried one time, I'll just leave that a little off, and she said to me, "You want to try again telling me the truth? This is your last chance, because I can see something on your face that tells me you're fibbing." And I was like, uh-oh. And sure enough, it was my freckles. And I'm going to use this fold laundry sticker from InspireEverAfter. And I'm going to put it right here, because Monday, I always have a lot of... Sunday. I'm going to move it to Monday because I'm doing laundry today, and I don't feel like folding it. So anyway, I came up with a fib one time, and I told my mom that I wasn't outside. I was watching all my friends play from the window, and that the sun sets in the backyard, which it did. And she was like, if I find out you're lying, and I was like, uh-oh. We lived in an area where all the backyards were connected, so eventually I just told her, Mom, I was outside. They were playing jump rope, and I wanted to play too. So I guess she somehow found a way to raise us where we told the truth, which is good. Now I'm gonna have to ask her her secret, because I think that's really interesting, actually. So I'm not saying I'm done with this, but I'm gonna pause and come right back. Okay, so the camera's gonna bounce a little bit there. I am going to mark down some things here, and I've got sheets everywhere. So I'm gonna use this crocheting sticker as a reminder to get started on some of my projects that I've been putting off, and this is from PlannerMania, and I'll put her link below. So I'm going to put her for Tuesday. I'll just put it right here, and then I'll write it in later. And then I want to make sure I start Monday off with a cup of coffee, and I'll go with this one because it's a black cup and it's got Pearl the Penguin from Green Darner Designs. I'll also put a link, and I'm going to put the coffee cup right here. And then from esbycreative, I'm going to use from her Canadian Holiday Kit, and I accidentally put water on that. Oh my bad. I'm going to mark it. Use the Halloween sticker. I'm not sure if I'm in frame, actually. I wasn't looking. And I'm gonna put that right there. And then also from her shop, from her sampler, actually, I'm gonna put a pumpkin down because that is so cute. And it's very kawaii theme as well. And I think I'm gonna use this leaf and put it up here, where I'm going to have to go look after I film, I think. Or maybe I'll pause. Yeah. And I will get my lettering. So, in pretty much leveling my planner supplies, all you miss is me putting down the word October and then the numbers. I could not find anything to save myself. So I have a mess to clean, and I'm just gonna take a little November here. This is from the Man Be Happy planner books. I'm just gonna put November right here because November starts in the middle of this spread. And something else I want to mark, if I can find the sheet, is write pen pal letters, because I actually do that. I am going to aim for, I'll be busy that day, so that's a really busy day too. I'll do it on, yeah, I'll do it on Thursday. I'm gonna put it right here, and I've noticed that my nail polish keeps marking the page as I'm moving along, and I want to use this sticker because it's cute too, so I'm just gonna stick this one right down at the bottom here, and I really hope that all of this chaos is showing up for you. Let's see. I got a big mess here to clean. And I'm gonna do that and then come right back. And here I go again, cleaning up a mess and forgetting that I need to hit the film button or unpause button. So right here, I figured that it looks a little off, so I wanted to add in some more washi, and now I've stuck it to my work surface. And I'm gonna very carefully. This table is already ruined, so I'm not too worried about cutting it. And I'm gonna see if I can lay this down right here without causing too much of a problem to the layout thing. Bear with me. I hope this is on screen. I think it just brings it in better. That is looking cute. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay it out in my planner. From there. So I know that soon I'll be choosing a new planner. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with the Happy Planner Classic or switch it up. But Happy Planner, every year I gravitate back to it. No matter what, I always go back to it. So I have some more deco stickers. This is from a Recollections. And I'm just gonna throw a little bit here and there and hope that it kind of fills in some empty spaces. You guys like candy corn? Because I do. Actually, I only like candy corn if it's from the one grocery store because it actually tastes really good. And that's what changed my mind on candy corn. I've had it from other places and I'm like, oh my, what poison is this? Because it's horrible. Ooh, I forgot about these ones. So I hope everyone has a happy Halloween and a safe Halloween and that you're able to have some good memories because it's always fun. Is anyone going to a haunted house or anything? I was gonna go to a place where they do the haunted house and everything here, but I decided that this year it was just going to cost too much, so I decided against it. But that's okay. I'm going to have a lot of fun anyway. So my camera cut out again because I'm running out of battery and I don't have a backup. So I'm going to quickly do this, and I hope that I did well and that you enjoyed watching this. If you can give it a thumbs up, that would be great. And this is my weekly planner spread for October 28th to the 31st and then November 1st to the 3rd. Thank you for watching. Happy planning. Bye.